is a yawning chasm, filled with emptiness and the puerile meanderings of sentience.
Is it the light? The emptiness? The shadows? Your fear? This June, the terror will consume you. Your eyes will deceive you, and nothing will be what it seems. A story centuries in the making. A thriller that blurs the line between reality and illusion. Eternal darkness.
He does. Every time I forget that that's in the outros, I'm going to have to redo that. Dur, 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 dur. I've got to get a version of that where I don't say he does kind of randomly. But, oh well. Well, stop having different opinions, Chromanos. It's not okay. Why do you guys think differently? You should all just be in one definitive montage of ideas. He does. So, anyway, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. We are going to get into Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. I don't know a damn thing about this game other than it won the Viewer's Choice. I keep wanting to say Viewer's Choice Award. There's not an award. No one's getting a trophy this time around. So, or any time actually. But we definitely do need, where am I even going? I like the definitely's were so I could figure out what I was going to say, but I just got so enwrapped in saying definitely I didn't actually think about where I was going. But regardless, we have a controller, we have a from what I understand, it's not really horror, but it's certainly unnerving. So let's get into it because I'm just rambling and that's not good. Dolphin. Alright, do you authorize Dolphin to report information? Yeah, no. Don't tell my stuff!
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Okay, Vanador gets the trophy. There we go. Oh yeah, this is back apparently in the days of not widescreen. Can I make it widescreen? That's a question. Yeah, stop the current emulation. Options, graphic settings. So probably haven't used this in a very long time. Da, da, da. 416:9. We'll see if this looks bad. Vanador, you let me know. I'm not going to notice any difference. I'm not going to notice anything wrong with it.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing,
Do
doubting.
I have to listen to this every time? I didn't really want to. Apparently it's like, no, you will hear this. This is the thing that you will be aware of.
Nintendo.
Kind of surprised Nintendo let their logo be treated like that.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Oh wow, Silicon Knights. I remember them. Were the ones that got into a lawsuit with was it id Software? No, it wasn't id Software. It was someone that made someone that they got a license from, and they ended up saying that they didn't get all the support they needed. And then, like, the jury laughed at them. So we're in space. Space with mystic symbols flying around. And the flesh-eating zombie is in, I'm guessing, like Central Europe. Well, that doesn't make me feel all that great, Excalibur. Or Excalibur 3. Because I'm like, oh, apparently it is a horror game. Yay. I don't actually mind horror that much. Although, man. Alright, and there's Celtic runes. Wow. Under the very, very rare alignment of the planets. A lot of things show up that, like, apparently happen there. Eternal darkness. Sanity's Requiem. Farewell, Sanity, my old friend. Fantastic. My controller doesn't work. Interesting. So I can set to widescreen in here. Subtitles on. Is this a... So, okay, first of all, a couple of questions. Graphics settings, go back to auto. Because I can set 16:9 in the options, that will probably make it look better. Second question, because my controller isn't working. Controller settings. It didn't save. What the heck? It's not reading this. Okay. That's odd. I came in here and set up before, and I checked to make sure it was working, but apparently I didn't actually save it. Because I'm a pro. I am so good at my job. Sorry about this. Of course, it wouldn't be one of my streams if we didn't have some issues. Configure. There's the problem. That, please. Is there just a configure button I can press and press all the buttons instead of like clicking around? Click around. Click around. I don't really have a Z, so I'm going to have to use that. I do wish you would have like not been stupid. Okay, so the control stick. And then the C stick. And then the directional pad. And lastly, left trigger and right trigger. Okay. And controller save, so I can just pull this up again. Now, hopefully, finally,
Deep into that darkness peering.
okay, now I can skip it. You didn't miss anything. You missed me getting my controller set up. Subtitles on, rumble on. All right. Save that. All right, and yeah, stream was delayed because I went out for a belated birthday thing with my friend. I was going to try and be home by 7, but when I got home, I was like, I've got a few things to get set up. Hi, kitty. Please don't moon the stream.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity.
Well, that's awfully
Like it
conceited
or
of you.
not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near.
Okay, kitty, I
Whether
need you
by
to stop
fate
looking
or
around.
misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it.
Oh wow, what was that? Why was there a purple
Their
flash?
attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Why are you... Is that normal? Is it supposed to be purpling? Oh, Jeebus H. Seriously? I don't even know how to fire. I figured out how to fire. I kind of figured out how to fire. I don't know how to fire. Okay.
Remember me, Alex.
That's not a very... Who is calling you at 3:33 in the morning? That is half of the devil's number. I would be pissed if someone did that to me. Like, who the hell is this?
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this? This is Inspector LeGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Oh, I definitely didn't change the NROG.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a
What
shame we
happened?
couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course.
Please stop hitting on
This
me.
way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
So they left him where he was for hours
I'm
until
afraid
she could
there's
fly from
not
wherever she
much to
was?
see.
Why would the police do this?
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this?
I
Can't
agree.
you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Now, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Why is the...
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
This is
do
actually
I.
pretty good graphics for the
wish I had some.
GameCube. 2 weeks later, still don't know anything. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search for the mansion, the place where... Okay, that's what I have to do. I have to scroll. Haha! Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murder, it would be here. Hi? Okay, look, Kitty. I'm gonna need you to not act crazy right now, alright? I don't need you starting to act like you're losing your mind. Kitty. Sorry. I have a psychotic cat. Kitty, move! Kitty. Jeebus H. Oh god, why is... Beautiful carriage clock. Hands appear to be stuck. The clock continues to tick. With the time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key at the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Okay, it holds the key. However, something odd about it isn't for winding the clock. It looks like a dresser key. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm already like weirded out, and I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't want to fight zombies. The last weak rays of sunlight fight the shroud of the darkness. It lands eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in the house, with nothing but the spirits of old for company. I'm not sure I'm going to have... Oh my gosh. Portraits of the ancient Rovius in the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark... Stop doing that! Brooding edge. There's something about each one that gives you an unsettling feeling. Bad things are going to happen, and they already showed me I'm going to be shooting things with guns, and I'm not okay. Stupid whisper woos. Wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. Colorful signals carved into the wood above a wide shot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. It's a pretty wide blade, actually. Like, I mean, not widthwise, but that'd be a freaking like claymore from the size of the slot. So am I? You can feel free to take away the atmosphere. I mean, that's the... I don't know what's dangerous, what isn't. Nothing should be dangerous. But... please stop making noises. Here's the librarium. Well, the good news is... oh god, the cat left. Like, I know everything is coming from the game because, as we talked about when I took the Watson Scott test, nope. Books in the corner seem to focus on the supernatural, the writings of Poe, Lovecraft, and the poetry of Blake, the art of Bush, everything with a tie to the ethereal horror fantasy. It's all here, a reference library of the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? I thought I saw something breathing. Well, yeah, but the thing about the Watson Scott test is that because my headphones are noise canceling, I already know that if I hear noise, it's coming from the game. These books contain a history of the Rovius family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds and writs. The Rovius history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Rovius were shunned by other settlers in North America. Because of witchcraft, the Rovius were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. Memories faded, the Rovius rebuilt their lives. Okay. No, man, I thought you said you were stopping. Come here, you. Come here. You're not allowed to wander off, alright? I need you. I need you, kitty. But I like Rovius better. Okay, I guess we'll go to that. Guys, the cat is a de-stressor. Oh wait, what is Day 9's bear called? That's the cat for me. Okay, I have to be able to see chat though. Kitty, go back to your spot. Go to your spot, kitty. Go to your spot. Yeah, that's right. That's a kitty spot. That's weird. So if you go and examine something while she's in the middle of walking, she's just like, whoop! I can't read it? Like, I kind of assumed there'd be a thing to read. But yeah, it's examined, and it's like, ooh, it's a lady! Stop making whisper woo noises. Okay, so this stopped at 2 minutes to midnight. Is this the nuclear clock? Or the doomsday clock? This new grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. It's not... So the only thing I can really go is... Cat, you left again. Is to set it to 3:33, because that's definitely a relevant time so far. It's been mentioned twice. This when they called her at 3:33, and that's also the time of death. Now, why the time of death would be relevant for the clock, I do not know. You know, if I just never figure out that puzzle, then I don't ever have to do anything. So before I go back there, I'm going to look through the rest of the manor. Does this game move in real time? Is it actually like getting dark because I've spent time here? Because before, it was definitely not dark. Okay, I am turning the volume down because it is creeping me out. Oh, not too much, but it's actually like to the point where every time it whispers, it scares me. Like it's just, and I'm just like, oh my god, stop. So I don't want it to the point where it actually is a distraction. I can still hear it. Well, good. I am very, very, very perceptive and influenced by sound. That's one thing I learned when I was playing Shattered Memories, because the soundtrack to Shattered Memories changed because it was so effective on me. So, I have to... Yeah, I have very, very, very good hearing. My sight sucks, but I have very good hearing. Okay, well... That would definitely do it. I should do that. I should add a like whole barrage of... What was that? I heard like a bird and then a... Yeah, that reminds me actually. I was going to check this. Because that is time moving and... No, that's still the same. Kitty! Okay, moving through the library. I'm surprised there was nothing else in the library in terms of, like, books you could read. Was that... Did I... You've never eaten a taco? Okay, here we go. Well, that's probably the flesh book right there. Where'd you have the taco from? So that's obviously what I'm supposed to look at, and of course that means I'm going to look at it last. A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table to the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. What wall's illustration? A diabolic drawing of a stack of... Human each one cemented into place. Which was the psyche could have executed this drawing? The disturbing is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail, the precise anatomy of the fractured bones and the contusions of spines and ribs. I'm glad I can't really see that. Ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantel. Another token of eclectic junk. Dresser key and second floor. Oh, I have the second floor key. I did not realize that before. Okay, now I feel... Oh, do I get tired? Man, Alex is not the most athletic indication. I don't know if it's meant to be a weapon, but I'm damn well using it as a weapon. I had dreams about zombies. Painting of a jungle-shrouded building. Seems to be a temple in Asia, or perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. I mean, that's the thing. I now feel better that I have a weapon. Because when they started me out with those skeletons, and then we, like, grew into, this, I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I don't have a weapon. Like some kind of mask. Face is serene and composure with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes, closed in deep meditation. Okay, we'll finally come to you, Mr. Book. Hi, kitty. A large leather antique book. Should Alex read the book? Yes. This book apparently can be beaten.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool.
Again, is that purple supposed to be like that? So this is because we picked up the Gladius. We're now going back and seeing the story of the owner of the Gladius.
Viris conservandi. Facusatis aquae sumant. Et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum. Si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I
Centurion?
do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
We don't know how to be either of those. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, oh, that's cool. They're actually talking in, like, Latin. Is that his name? Someone actually named their kid Pius? My son will be named Pius Augustus. Eddie Israel brings up a good point. Why was there never an Emperor Fabulous? Yeah, I would be noping the hell out of that. Oh, too late. This is why you should nope out. The hell? The dais on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius cannot identify. A strong linear design simulated the middle is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. So I wonder if people throughout history have been warped here, and I need to collect information in order to eventually, whenever Alex gets sent there, she can make it through. So really, he just warped here, and he's like, okay, this is a thing now. Okay. So nothing really seems to be in this room. That leads in the dark into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Yes, we're going down. There's a corpse here. We found the corpse, guys. I had a feeling. So these guys have not gotten up yet. Wait, the skeleton just bled? I'm being very cautious. I am not sure about skeletons bleeding. I know. It's almost like the Centurion knows how to use... Wah! People! Nope. Screw you, Skelebros. I wonder where they came from. They just sort of like were. I hear guys behind me. I stepped through the artifact. Not lies on the floor. Like, I can't rotate the camera, can I? I don't know if anything's coming to kill me, but you know what? I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so far... Isn't it just like everything else? Like, it's scary until you actually get to the stuff, and now it's fine. Oh, that's that, like, buzzy noise I heard before. Well, I just feel way better. I was super unnerved about playing this until I actually got a weapon and got into the skeletons. I mean, I'm sure it gets worse, but I'm okay with this, and I was unsure about it before. Hi! Strange granite blockers on the platform. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Kitty. Kitty, stop, no. All of a sudden the cat just, like, plopped down and stuffed his head forward into my, like, the side of my shirt, and I'm like, what are you doing, kitty? Hello, Kellen. I mean, I don't play a lot of horror games to begin with, but I agree with you on that point, because the game was unnerving the hell out of me until I picked up the sword. And now that I have the sword, like, obviously the skeleton rows are not very threatening. There do need to be a little bit less of you. Can I? Is there any experience or anything? Can I just grab this and go? Oh! I've taken terrible damage. Terrible damage. There is this life. Every time a character takes damage, the initial life is 0. The character will die. Wait, did I just see friendly fire? Finish him! That is not how you finish him at all. Centurion needs to go back to, like, Mortal Kombat skill. So there's a passageway down now that we can move around again. I am too. Obviously, I think this... No, never mind. This game definitely did not come before Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was on the Super Nintendo. Okay, so there's nothing in this room. Also, did we just presume that skeleton's gender? Like, I don't think that our Roman Centurion here has taken the anatomy lessons to be able to tell a male skeleton from a female skeleton. Don't you get Poppy. It's actually... I also have to say that it is weird the skeletons bleed. I don't know what that's about. Oh, that he was saying pious. I just heard Iris. Oh, well, this is a camera angle for you. Yeah, I thought about it. I said I should actually leave the doorway. Nope. Come on. Oh, I didn't get to finish him prompt. I thought he was dead. Man, this guy's a monster. Some minor skin stream tearing. That's annoying. I don't see it right now. Oh, is it Pius? I thought his name was Pius. Is there a first person? Strange granite rock was the middle of the dais. Because they definitely showed... Yeah, these guys. Okay, there's 4 of them. I thought there were only 3. Oh, that's unfortunate. Pious. This wall is prominently decorated with a strange line symbol carved in the granite, cut into a square hole with scratches as though something had been removed from it. Yeah, every time I go into the menu, it kind of goes, I ate your pie, and now it's all glowy. And then you need that one. Everyone, what is your favorite kind of pie? Mine, I don't know about favorites, but both me and my dad are obsessed with pumpkin pie. Every single time it's this time of year, pumpkins. This is a very difficult puzzle, guys. You are so lucky you're in this stream so you can actually see me take this puzzle down. You would never figure it out. Pro gaming strats right here. Sine, cosine, sine, 3.14159. That's an awfully elaborate way to open a door. That is untrue, Proto. Pie is... You can fool yourself into thinking that you're eating pie and being more healthy, because there's fruit in it. Okay, yeah, this is where I came in, because it's the next room. That's the fastest way I came. Okay, that's the fastest way I came down. Here's the door that we unlocked. I don't see anything trying to kill me. That's always a good sign. Good start. Anything on this side? Sorry for being so... Cat, I really need you to stop making random noises like behind me, like at the stairway to the top. You must prove your worth by destroying the statue. Okay, right. I must prove my worth by... Oh, absolutely, Proto, you're right. I am very... So what happens to go back here? Because I don't seem to be destroying any statues. Nothing. Why? I mean, it's cool that I can attack... Also, is it just me? Like, this is a statue of Pius, as far as I can tell. So I'm... Pius, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Thank you. I didn't realize you... I thought you were just selecting it. I didn't realize you had to hold the button down. I wonder if that's a stronger than normal attack. This is a bad place to get trapped. This is a bad place to get trapped. Okay, kitty. Kitty, kitty. I need you to not be in the way. Ah! I'm gonna die here. Okay, that's hilarious. I wish I thought of that earlier, but I got scared. That was great. That I did not expect. I thought maybe a headshot would do more damage. But the fact they actually animated, like, what happened? Okay, what's going on over here? You're certainly pretty. A button's attached to a small pylon something moves the roof. Bizarre enemy seems to radiate from it. Always press everything. Okay, so there's that. Anything else in the room that I care about? Kitty. Okay. Heads up, it's Pius. Okay, seems to be a secure room. Shane like a delicate dome pair floats gracefully above the pedestal. She claimed the artifact. An effigy, a warped angel shaped from a dark green emerald, hovers effortlessly with the pedestal. I don't know what the difference is. Strange, a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. Well, Triforce of Wisdom. Too late, Vanador. I made my decision.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. All at once, I understood. The forces of the multiverse all made sense under the transcending power of Ulyaoth. No mountain too high, no city too far. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
So which difficulty did I pick, Vanador? Strangely, the Tome of Eternal Darkness in our possession is going to read the page. Is the chapter page of the tome itself? The Binding of the Corpse God. Edward Rovius' studies filled with arcane knickknacks, mementos of yesteryear and other cultures. The odor of ancient text and faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers every surface, except one. So in the silver activity is not a mote of dust on it. I agree. It was like, so green was probably the easiest one. Because it was an angel. I do agree, though, if it's going to be something like difficulty setting, I was like, I would have liked to know that's what I was picking. I almost thought about taking red, purely because it was like, oh, I'm not going to be afraid of this thing. So I just read a story about how there was this old knight that got, scared. Yes, that's my summary of the gun so far. There was an old knight and he got scared. Wait, is there two? Interesting, I didn't realize there was a second. Red is the easiest. Are you serious, Vanador? Cranksocket is mounted on the telescope and appears to be linked with a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. Curious contrast to be sure, but what purpose could it possibly serve? Screw you. This game is interesting. Hello, Silver Saint. I don't remember seeing you, so welcome to the stream. This game is weird so far. I have to say, thankfully, it's not unnerving and scary. Like 2 Halloweens ago, I tried to play, what was it? A game where you didn't have a weapon. I just couldn't do it. I was blah 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 blah. Located on a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted with the lightness of an ancient map. The lens is situated in the northern hemisphere. Above the label it reads, There be dragons here! Lens is situated on the northeastern hemisphere. I like dragons. Interesting. So I do this from here. I don't see that this is doing anything. Like, there's a lot of these things around, but I'm not entirely sure what purpose they serve. 'Cause I can't see anything happening. Do I have to, like, undo a... actually let the light come in? Does it turn something on? Stop being whisper woo! God, the, like, wind outside. I don't know what it is. Even though I know it's in the game, the fact that I'm now... I think that's the difference with the Scott Watson test, because I was just taking a test. I knew it was trying to make me feel personally threatened, and it completely failed at that. This makes me feel like Alex is threatened. Is doing a much better job. I feel bad. I feel like Alex's survival depends on me, and I gotta, like, not let her down. So I'm not 100% sure about this puzzle. There are 3 things. I thought maybe I could make something out of the markings. Poor Alex. Poor little Alex. But I kind of can't. Okay, so... like, I do not actually see... So this does say that the lens is in the northern hemisphere. So what if I just change everything so that the big bulb is to the north? Does that do anything? Okay. Big bulb to the north. Big bulb to the north. I guess that's the... I'm going to come back here later. I don't know if there's anything we can do here yet. Because I'm definitely not getting anything done by messing with this. Why are there noises? Why are there birds? Call the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family's secrets it hides. So will not leave till she's learned what... Alex is a dumbass! Why does it keep whisper wooing at me? It needs to stop. I don't like being wooed by whispers. I literally just used this. The key comes apart and the key to the second floor is broken. Is there some way of repairing it? Well, that's stupid. Possibrew. How do you save? Before I do this, how do you save? Just because if this thing crashes when I go out here and try and adjust this. Okay, graphics settings, VSync. I don't know if that actually, like, I may have to restart it. We'll find out. By the way, I forget who it was. Whoever posted the simple plot of Metal Gear Solid in Discord, thank you so much. I'd actually seen that. Well, I didn't see the video, but I saw that video existed a long time ago and never watched it because I knew I wanted to play the game eventually. And then I'd kind of forgotten that the video existed, but I wanted to watch it. So whenever it was reposted, I'm like, yes, that thing, yes, I want to see this. So thank you, Seraph. So the dresser key. I wonder what dresser it's referring to. Yeah, I'd seen the simple plot of Final Fantasy, because obviously it was about Final Fantasy VII, and I watched that with no problem. I have not seen Vanador, or really anyone that knows this game. Have I found the dresser yet? Because I'm not seeing anything to do in this room. Is it always the Northern Hemisphere, or am I not actually changing the mirror? Am I actually moving that? No, I don't seem to be moving it at all. Okay, so that's as far as it is willing to go. But again, unfortunately, I don't actually see any changes happening. Okay, Vandor, thank you. I kind of like, I'm like, I can't get through any of the doors. Is there just a door I haven't found yet? Things like that is where I need a nudge, because I will just sit here and like beat my head against things for a while. And it's like, dude, just leave. No, I appreciate it, because, you know, it will be very boring for you if you don't say stuff like that. The hell was that? Didn't I already read the page?
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end.
I thought that was the page thing we just
so
finished.
Perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book,
Hey, Fraser!
The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Hey, it's a doll.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mount Turok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned.
Well, my Centurion friend kind of turned into a jerk.
Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
God damn it, why would you ever say that? Okay, I already have one. I was like, this is going to be a problem if I have to continuously try and find... Okay, there we go. She is not nearly as good a fighter as the Centurion. I guess that makes sense. I don't know, she's dressed in a way that women aren't usually allowed to be dressed in any area of the world, at least not in ancient times. Okay, what are you? Statue of a goddess, delicately sculpted from sandstone. Cast an alert eye over everyone who enters the tomb. There's a strange necklace about its neck. Her name's Elia! This is definitely a good idea. And it's going to be used to heal Elia, making sure Elia does not move when it's being cast. Nomad's a pretty cool place. So I should have gone that way first. Whoops. It is dark, guys. So she found this book and she thought it was a fairy tale, but she still went into this ancient temple with the book. I wonder if this is the same temple that... Does the Centurion have a name? Or do I have to call it, just keep... Oh yeah, Derp. His name is Gaius. Or Pius, not Gaius. He's not Wind Friend. Getting on the floor is trying to design the sun singing below the edge of the world. I was like, that looks like a spike trap to me. You are going to like have a hard time with that. I butcher way too many names. You're gonna have to start being like Bartleby! And the big boy, who's Bartleby? That's my new butchering of Damiel. Ooh, it's a re-dead. And located by creatures. When located by creatures, they can decrease the level of the sanity meter and the characters to pull screen. Sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. Oh, whoa, whoa, off. None of that now. Before we finish, we will creatures cover sanity. Oh, look at that! That little flashy. She's like, bam. Bronze necklace sits atop the ancient clay urn. And then this looks very, very, very similar. What was that? Every once in a while I hear like pop. Sign on the wall appears to depict the time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. Press Y to light or extinguish the candles. Okay, what am I actually trying to do? Apparently that. It's high noon. Oh, that's right, this thing. So that lets me leave, correct? Yeah, that's where I came from. Oh, I think you can crawl through that, Elia. I believe in you. You're on the slim fast diet. Yeah, it says brightly. Didn't we start with them all lit? So it won't let me do anything else with that. The wall appears to depict the middle stage of the day of mankind. So are there other candle puzzles somewhere? Maybe I have to go back to the first room. So that's the reason that you don't necessarily want to just like Vamuska. Ah. So doing this, and I'm sure Vander's actually really annoyed with me because I keep like killing them, and getting my sanity back. He's like, "I want your sanity to get low." Sound on the wall appears to have been picked a time of the day. Beth the candle does too. Well, can I change it? Oh, the divine sun blinking below the world. Singing below the world. So I can't actually do anything with that. Even though it kind of seems like you should be able to. He's only a new face because you've been gone forever. This, I just say, Elia is definitely the character who is the most scantily of clads. So what other one am I supposed to be doing here? Pretty much, Excelsior. I'm glad these guys don't respond. That would be annoying. What am I missing? What? Why is that one, like, super... Why'd that one go? I didn't actually, like, touch the switch that made it go. I was being smart. Oh, those also do it. Interesting. If you can't solve the puzzle, then try hitting it. Okay, I am really missing something. Is there something that I can use to heal, but I don't need to? I'm at full health. Well, I'm close to full health. Maybe I should go back and put the strange necklace back on the statue. It's not the only thing I can think of at the moment. Let's see, nothing here. Nope, not yet. I think I may have it. Give him a hint. I'm Piano Man. Upgrade the floor, striking the sun rising above the edge of the world. I put the one I found in the other room. I didn't put the bronze necklace back on. So don't step on the... I thought I got the bronze necklace from it. Oh well. That's what I feel. I'm like, healing is unnecessary, but then I'm like, you know what? They gave me healing. Let's not be stupid. So that's the... I guess that makes sense because it has 10 uses. Okay, so now we'll kill a brazier. A brazier. Not a brazier, very different words. Kill the brazier. Dang right, that's speedrunning strats right there. Starry, starry night. Let me kill you. Stupid thing is being a jerk and not dying. Paint your palette black and blue and gray. It very well may have, Seraph, but don't call me out on it. Okay, then what's this way? Is that the way I already went? I feel like this is the way I came from because the camera doesn't expect me to go that way. Aha! Small petals look over the decorative etchings standing for the wall. The blowgun. Absolutely. Steal everything. Shit. Don't steal everything.
A secret passage in the temple.
What the hell? Oh, okay, don't stand close to them. I'm sorry? My sanity meter appears to be kind of not good. I don't think I can finish anyone off right now. I didn't mean to. Like, okay, so apparently... I mean, at the end of the day, why are you blaming me for, Ellie being a, like, murderous ass bitch? Like, it's not my fault. I'm just playing her correctly. Okay, I actually did a finishing blow, which is good. Shit, really? He could have? Well, why'd she shoot him? On the device, as though something could be inserted. There's a key or a lever. What the hell?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more. And by a sleep to say we...
This game is creepy as hell.
This can't be happening!
So the question is... where do I go now? I don't even know if I'm going the right way or not. Pretty sure I came from this direction. So I've come from that... I came from that way. So this is the way to go. God damn it again!
This can't be happening!
But it's a magical spell. Shite. Yeah, this game is creepy as hell. Oh no, I'm sure it's because my sanity is so low. So I have ammo, apparently. Nope, finish him. Finish him. Why am I still weak? I haven't taken any damage. Mural depicts the kind of ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. Well, no, but I healed in the last room, and I came in here and killed those guys without taking damage, and she was limping again. That's probably not a bad idea. I'm still mad that I accidentally killed that guy. I did not mean to. I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Okay, man, this game is trippy and interesting. So I came in from that way, I think. I've only played one game in the Soul series. Is this actually where I came from?
No! This isn't really happening!
So is that the way I'm supposed to go? Now I can't see a damn thing. No, the sanity meter only refills as you perform finishing moves. I really wish I had a sword.
Stop. Don't go near it. So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen.
Hi there, friend.
Will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
She didn't leave fast enough.
You are one of the chosen many, flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness.
And she pulls back. She's like, no.
I give you a gift in
No.
return for an obligation.
Is it a sword?
The gift is your life, sweet dancer.
How about a sword?
The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts, the essence of a corpse god. To some, it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
I'm just a dancer. Going to put you in a trance. So I'm assuming I'm not supposed to like shoot Mantarok. No. Metal stuff held by a statue. I can't equip it? So I got here, and there's no nothing? Man, looking at this thing is increasing my sanity. Hi. Cat, move. Move, cat butt. Move. You say that like she still has sanity. I feel like I already... Wait. Why can't I target their heads anymore? I do not actually understand what that does, but it doesn't seem to restore my sanity, which is bad. Okay. There was no... What the hell? Oh, could I have gone around this way? No. Yeah, this... This game is exceptionally tricky, and the camera is not doing me any favors right now, which may be the point. Why can't I aim at their heads anymore? Oh my god. Yeah, all we have is blow dart, and I can't stop them from exploding. I'm also not at all sure where I'm supposed to be going. I'm trying to find my way out. There was that one thing that had the shaft in it. So what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't see anywhere to... Unless she's a metal lever of some kind. Okay. You dumb idiot. Like, that was my fault, but you're a dumb idiot. Because that makes sense. I am pondering. I do not see anything I can actually do here. Or maybe I can do that. No, don't waste ammo! Okay. Well, that's stupid. Can I take this back? No. That's the wrong way. I blame the belly dancer for shooting that guy too. It's obviously not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. Dude! What the hell? I'm going through a lot of healing here, and that worries me. Hey, I don't think we can make that assessment. We know that Damiel doesn't respect this exotic dancer. You can't go through and make a blanket statement about all of
This can't be happening!
Okay, so how do I get to the other side? Excuse me, eyeball face. Statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body covered in effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years. I thought there might be something on this side. Same thing? Okay. So they knew that you were very likely not to come around. Again, she's limping, but she's got reasonably full health. Is she just tired?
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok?
I'm trying to run. You're in the way.
Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
That means I have to play her again, doesn't it? Crump. It's going to remember I don't have a sword for the rest of her playthrough, isn't it? Well, I just made it harder on myself. Sequence accounts being lifted and oh, there's a message tube inside. I found a message tube. Obviously you should open it. Why are you even asking that? Chapter Suspicions of Conspiracy. So basically, Alex is just wandering around finding these old books and reading them.
My presence is long missed, my liege.
The universe is a yawning chasm, filled with emptiness and the puerile meanderings of sentience. Why should you deserve special consideration within it, Augustus, above all else?
I am your servant, my lord. As always. That and nothing more.
Yes, that and nothing more. What revelations do you bring me?
My meditations reveal a flaw in our plan.
Our plan, Augustus? Mantarok is a shadow ebbing in the light of our glory. It and the others are slow, weak, bound by the realm of the universe. Unable to unite to fight a common foe, they will fall one by one. Unfortunately, this is beyond your understanding.
Then why are you explaining it?
The binding of Mantarok will seal their fate as its power over us is diminished. Such an island.
This is trying to be Sauron.
Imprisoned within the walls of its own magic.
But what of its essence? Is that not the core of its remaining power?
Upon my seeping into the corporeal world, I will be the dominant over all, Mantarok included. Your worries are unfounded.
Man, this one poor Roman does run into all these different elder gods, and they're like...
His continued presence within the world is far more serious to our cause.
As you wish, Master. He will be dead before the week is out.
Well, Alex, take a seat. Seems like we're going to keep on.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it.
What is wrong with your eyes, sir? His eyes are super creepy. Probably, Cody. What was the last thing you saw?
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
You do not look like a boy, sir. We just found this game's, Elliot. And as a mission, he went informed that Charlemagne was last seen the eyes with the bishop in the visiting chamber. Well, this is the beginning of the next characters section, so no. The president's question about the monks who made trespassed upon sacred ground. Monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect or perhaps out of fear. Interesting. So unfortunately, I don't have a weapon. Because he was struck with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that he is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for wavering in faith. You're supposed to waver in faith. If you don't ever question something, how can you know you really believe it? The monk cordially greets Anthony. However, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order. Ah, sorry for continuously yawning. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. This time was guardedly, but Anthony wonder if indeed this is the truth. This game is good so far. Like, when I first started it, I was not sure how well I would do trying to play through it, because psychological horror games do not sit well with me. But actually going through and unfolding it, it's good. It's well done. It's like, I like it. There's a kitty on my desk. Muffled voice inside. The door is locked, and only the bishop's key to enter and give it to Charlemagne. Well, give me the damn key. Give me a key. Yep, poor belly dancer went crazy. She wanted interesting things to happen in her life. What the hell just happened? Double what the fuck? Elia. Hey, we get to see her again. You're looking good after all this time. Age has treated you well. Yes, Pius Antinous. People were saying it's like pious, not pious. What is on the ground? There are screaming things on the ground. I step on you. I step on you. Everyone underfoot because I'm a dude. Cradled in what appeared to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book, bound in human skin and truly decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Why would he lose his sanity? His is the will and the way and the... So he's in the room with the bishop. But I need the bishop's key to get into the room. Well, why is the bishop locked inside in there? Yeah, I do have to say, every once in a while, it seems like they design something to be unnerving to the player, but the character doesn't really react to it. Why can't I talk to this bloke? Is there a doorway over here somewhere? I'm assuming I don't have to... Oh, yeah. So I'm not sure where to get this stupid key from. Did I miss something up here? In addition to the book, is there also a secret key? A secret. Okay, yeah. Totes. Somewhat addled by Anthony's distraction, the monk kindly requests to be left alone. Didn't seem very kind to me. We never wish to be disturbed. All right. Faint warm sunlight filters in the room through the windows. Tiny dust motes drift, caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadows. Reach out for the medallion, but the monk says it's a venerable artifact, required for his research and should not be touched. So what you're saying is I should kill the monks. there's something like in the air above the artifact? Oh, no, god damn it. So, I was seeing my own reflection in the monitor, but only like a tiny hint of it. So, as the thing shifted, I kept seeing something wasn't moving. So, I'm just curious, crazy game. If I come... Okay, no, it is the same room. I was half expecting it to like cycle through different areas as I kept going up there. Okay, nothing on this side. Why won't this guy talk to me? This guy needs to talk to me. Rude, sir. Orders waiting the right of the bishop so the funeral rites may begin. There's much grieving to do, since this is the only recent death among the order. But you just said that the bishop was in talking to Charlemagne. Which is it, sir? Hello, Sam. This game is trippy. I like it, and I am unnerved by it at the same time. I feel casting made from unfinished wood. It's not probably sealed. It could probably be open. I have no idea why Anthony would randomly open a casket, but sure.
Oh my God! What is
What
it?
happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil.
Great and terrible evil.
Look how his body has been defiled. As if something has burst out from inside him.
He was in the Aliens movie.
Take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
How did you not, like... The Scramasax. The scramble what? Scram! Sax. I had to. As soon as I saw his name was the Scramasax. So this game is about your primary character. You're playing as a woman that is investigating the murder of her uncle, and going through his mansion. As you're going through his mansion, you found this old book that's causing you to relive the past. Or I don't really know if she's reliving it or not, but basically all the people who have messed with this eldritch horror in the past. And it's got this kind of interesting sanity system where whenever monsters find you, it's the body of a Raymond is out of his order, same with blood, it seeped through many grievous wounds. Truly a disturbing sight. And all the monks just fucked off. They're like, have fun with that. I've never heard of the Return of Obra Dinn. Should I have heard of it? Well, now that the monks are gone, maybe I can go and pick up this artifact. That wasn't green. Mysterious golden medallion rests upon the desk. The Circle of Power. Oh, hey, we got an actual spell. Circles of Power describe the amount of power the spell will have. The more power within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Spells a magical incantation that enhance a character's natural abilities. Spell lists an inventory of all the spells information the players acquire. It will allow the player to select which spells to cast. Examine. It will allow the player to experiment with the rune combinations and discover new spells. This selection is an inventory of all the components of magical spells you acquired. Okay, so we're trying to get actual magic. So what was that weird yellow light that showed up? No, that's not a door. Where am I supposed to freaking go? There's no doors to this place. I just continuously need a key that I don't have. Yeah, it's a thankfully it's not like deep and unnerving and horrible horror that makes you just dread playing the game. Because when it first started, I thought it was like that, and I was not super plus happy. Now the only real problem I have is I have no idea what the game wants me to do. Are there bookcases? Oh, these bookcases. I already checked the one upstairs. That's where I got the blue urn. Okay. Magical rune. Runes are key elements creating spells. By collecting runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Thought I saw someone standing there, but apparently not. Because, yeah, here's this. There's nothing there. There's a thing over here. Pointing array of books and tomes sorted neatly on both the books of a religious nature. They simply need a skein of dust as no one's touched them. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, one book brings a position of itself. Oddly pristine on the dusty shelf, it doesn't quite belong. Absolutely. Let me find out where to go. Interesting, there's also a climb down over here. Oh, there's two of them. What was that? That was like... And yeah, for some reason you get more sane if you use a... Okay, can I make spells yet? Okay, and go? So this is not quite where I was supposed to go, but it's where I'm going. Can you please get away from the monk so I can attack you without friendly fire? Alright, there we go. Rivers of life. The monk tells Anthony what happened. Carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop who was brandishing a large blade and his eyes burned with evil fire. The monk dropped the urn and ran in shock and ran. Trying to see the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. You know, if the monk doesn't want to die, maybe he shouldn't piss me off. I certainly seem to have tried to. Maybe it's dark and difficult to make out. Okay, there's the door I can open. Here's a random thing. I've always wondered, why do they even make one-edged swords? My sword has 4 edges. It's actually like a cross, but that's the shape of the blade. Carved stone tablet lies on the stone floor. Codex the runes your possession will remain a mystery. So I have to read the codex? Found the magical rune. So apparently skeletons do not like being burned. Well, it's holding its head because I destroyed its head. Alright, so here's the disturbing rendition of a monstrous devil. It is contorted into what appears to be a fountain with sickly liquid is draining into the pool, trickling from the scum-encrusted spout. I don't know, you tell me, game. That's a good question. Can we finally actually do a thing with magic? Nope, we still don't know enough. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to burn up that. I have 3 runes, but I don't know what they do. Because when I go to new spell, select the runes, I can get the Chatraga, I can get the who knows, I can get the who knows. And nothing happens. Because I don't know what they do. Oh, I actually know what that one does. Still doesn't do anything. I don't have a third one. Got Chatraga. So even if I don't know what a rune does, I can do it? I thought it specifically said if you don't have the codec to tell you what the rune is for, it's not worth anything. The meter carries magical energy. Spells cast at the level will get lower. The meter regenerates whenever the character is in motion. So I still don't know what that actually does. I know everything. Will you die, sir? When I punch you, you're supposed to die. That's the way it works. So I'm going very, very, very far out of the way of that other, like, side passage I found. We don't know. I don't know. So we don't know what all the runes do yet. It appears to set our thing on fire, but we do not know yet. Once the wisdom table, it's an ancient scroll, what appears to be paper. This allows to assign the most used spell to a button. This will enable the casting spells without having to choose them from the book each time. Through this function, our scroll the somebody with a whole note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed, that which is dull will be sharp, thus the nature of enchant item magic." Okay, it won't let me actually do anything. You should pass through the secret door, but there has to be a way to get through it. Have you tried opening it? Religious texts of unspeakable nature written in languages utterable only by monsters and corrupt humans. So the bishop's in on it. I thought I saw a glowing book at the bottom, but I guess that was just, it was right next to my burning brand. The burning brand! Okay, have we broken... The urn appears to be set correctly in place on the pressure plate. It does not appear to be heavy enough to depress it. So I need to find another... Well, yeah, we found the church is evil, but granted, I kind of assumed that they... Churches are never good. Seriously, are there any games where the church is actually a wholesome and righteous place? Because every time I ever run to a church, they're always evil in games. Hey, but the knights, you know, devoted themselves to, like, purity, honesty, and chastity, and this has subsequently failed all three vows. Don't kill him. So I really thought that was just a side passage. I did not realize that... Wait, that was the thing I unlocked. God damn it. I need to find another jar. Okay, so this was a big run in the wrong direction. 'Cause I just saw the bishop go through that door, and I need different stuff in order to actually make it. Stop gasping, fatty. Okay, so that did a whole bunch of nothing. And that's the problem. And granted, I guess it's because they want you to feel vulnerable. Like, well, I kind of broke it because I couldn't figure out where to go. Look what you made me do, game. Is there a door behind you? There we go. That's what I missed before. The one by the actual, ironically enough, the one by the priest in Bloodborne wasn't too bad. Abritius or whatever her name was. Fragments of broken arm pieced together to form a crude hole. Deep cracks mark the surface, and while it's almost complete, it's far from watertight. Perhaps it can be repaired somehow. Oi, Captain Panda Pants. So how would we repair an urn? Unless you guys are correct and all right, good call. Did you say Captain Kitty Daddy? Okay, so use this. And the foul-smelling fountain becomes filled with the brim with a rank fluid. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming back eventually, Cat. Leaving me all alone. What was that? So I wonder how the bishop got through there. Well, I mean, sure, if you want to be smart and do things the right way. Boring. It is creepy the way that it, you know, you'll just hear them, the demonic voice. Also, I feel like as this goes on, like he was a lot less like sickly looking when we started here. I only get 13% of being Cthulhu? I thought you guys about my friends. I'd give you guys at least a like 25% chance of being Cthulhu. Yeah, he's also moving slower. That's also why when Damiel played Bloodborne, the frenzy mechanic that bothered you more as you got more and more, like, as you learn more about the world, was his least favorite mechanic, because he very much did not like the idea of encouraging people to pay more attention to their surroundings. I did, well, it wasn't too bad until the very, very end. I intend to, actually. Dark Souls is probably going to become one of my primary playthrough games.
You have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
I forgot how to... Get off me! The shrine to a god that speaks of an ancient eagle that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. No. So apparently the bishop was in here waiting for us to show up and try and give him a book, while also having creepy language coming out from the other place. I didn't say I was going to replace any pillars. Oh, God. Yeah, eventually we are going to actually like beat games and have the pillars have to go away. The hell? Okay. That was pleasant. The hell am I now? The Trapper dimension sprawls in every direction. This place magic cannot be cast, and humans are subject to odd phenomena. Portals cycle from color to color as time progresses. Only the quick will escape. Well, that's unfortunate. Our old monk friend is kind of dead. Okay. I don't know. Let's try it. Like, that seems like a fun thing to see if there's an Easter egg about. But there was not. Game developers were lame and boring. Oh no, there's our friend. Hello, friend. I'm glad you're alive. I killed him already. They're fine. Wow. I must talk to Charlemagne.
This can't be.
That's a good point. Yeah, Anthony is kind of looking like dung crap. He's a right dung beetle. Charlemagne! This looks like some sort of boss fight. Man, I am just barely surviving. That is partially true. Psycho Mantis was amazing, though. Even the stream title is about Bloodborne. Oh, god dang. I kind of thought we were done at this point. Oh, I thought I was dead. Interesting. So what does... Scout, I literally just saved in the previous room. Like, I saved in the hallway where we talked about it. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure of. Here we go.
You are a fool for trying to save him, Anthony. His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Ulya.
All right. Well, Anthony had the worst, like, luck of everyone. They've all had a pretty crappy, like, history, but his was bad. Okay. Bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city. Its immense architecture is bathed in unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. So I think we're actually... able to go out and do something else now. So I don't think we can do anything else in the office. What? I definitely heard a knock. I didn't really like hearing a knock. It's one of the, again, kind of weird things, at least about me. The mansion is the scariest area for me because there's nothing that is obviously attacking me here. As soon as there's like zombies and stuff around, I'll feel a lot safer. But as long as there's nothing here, the wait for there to be something here is agonizing. Well, obviously Vanador, because the game is creepy. Like, if there's actually a storyline reason, don't tell me yet. You can tell me after I beat the game. Shut up. Like, is there an actual door I'm supposed to be answering? Because that was the second time it did it. And it sounded really close. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of, that there was no... My god, stop. I want to go answer whatever door that is. Hello, Don. There are doors, there are knockers happening. I haven't seen this room before. Feature a collection of strange designs. That almost looks like the things from the other room, but I haven't found it yet. Oh hey, we get to play the piano. Muriel stands here waiting in the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and such the piano fell into disuse. I had never played Toho. Or Tuhu. Yeah, a lot of people talk about Toho. I've never really understood the fascination. But I've also never played it, so I can't really say much. Oh, hello. So now we're starting to get random ghosts in the palace and the silver spoon. Chapter pages have been hastily stashed behind the frame of the painting. Yes. The girl of forever. Odd proportion painting is a man in somewhat Napoleonic garb. Obviously an intentional exaggeration that gives the painting an oddly quirky feel. Why do I have gun ammunition? Like, why? Why do I have gun ammunition? I don't know what I don't like. Poor Sam. Sam's like, I just wanna... Stained glass depicts a glowing medieval maiden, even with the faint light of setting sun. Maiden has a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it's magical, and not really there. Long feel of energy protects the window. Ow! You wanna not do that? Stop, creeper! So how is she running into sanity problems when she's not ever seen a monster? Alex questions the presence of the lush landscape amidst the other morbid pieces. Could it be a single ray of hope encircling by the encroaching darkness? Page from the Journal of Maximilian Rovez. I still don't think that's how you pronounce that. No! Not okay! So where is the dresser? I feel like the dresser should have been in this room. Searches the drawer for some means to unlock, but can find none. But the key is definitely a dresser key. Freaking thing. Oh my god. Oh, last time I looked, it just had the drawer of the dresser curiously has no keyhole. Places a small triangular design flanked by a magical symbol. Well, I can't cast that spell on anything else. Okay. So, let's go ahead and read the journal. Page for the journal. Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth and yet starved in the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby. Getting out of there.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep.
I remember that now you mentioned it, I don't know.
Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious.
Collections.
Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
Metamorphoses.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams.
But you won't dominate me in real life.
I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
Man,
nothing more than you.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
I was gonna say, anyone that's like, hey, you, in order to have this, you better like find me a lot of money. I'm like, man, that's not love. You can't buy love. I like diamond rings and things. Well, that's interesting. What does that mean? There's guys in here. Oh, there's corpses in here. There's dead things in here. Man's corpse lies fallen. Wounds cover the exposed flesh of his body where his armor has failed. There's an axe. Uh-oh. So it doesn't even say her name anymore, but they're fading into memory. Anthony is still fresh enough. There's yours, Karim. And in theory, that means we have another 4 stories after this. But you can't say no. You can't progress the game unless you take it, right? Oh, got chakrams. That's pretty awesome. Die, 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 die! It always gives you the option of whether or not to pick it up, and I'm like, well, you kind of have to. Because, just like Darkest Dungeon taught us, when you execute them, your guys say, they can be killed. They can be beaten. Nope, 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 nope. That makes sense that you need the book to save. That makes total sense. Statue vaguely resembles a man. Stands lower top pedestal. Well, yeah, of course. I do that now. Every once in a while I hear a sound. It's actually weird. I don't know if you guys are the same way. For whatever reason, I cannot have closed doors in my house. Other than the front door, every door has to be opened. If it's closed, I'm like, what's behind that door? Why is it closed? I guess that didn't. I'm still not 100% sure. I already discovered that one, actually. Like, that's closed blinds, fine. I don't need to see what's outside the house, but inside the house, everything needs to be open. So yeah, apparently we can't make a new spell yet. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Unless I'm missing something, so you start off, you have no choice here. You have no choice here, so you have to get Chaturgoa. And that leaves you with either... If you get Magmore, you automatically get the create item spell. This one doesn't do anything, but your only option is that. You can do that. Let's get that again. Try item. Good, I'm not crazy. I like not being crazy. Arcane Shrine dominates the room. Braziers, god damn it, surround its edge, while larger ones on top and summit. No doubt, each will be filled with intense and select prayers. Kitty. A course-getting barrier blocks Karin's project down the ladder. Shimmering energies recreate the vision of a room upon surface. Oh, that's all you have to do. So that's not really a rune yet. Good night, I don't know. Thanks for being here. Obviously, we're going to be finishing in just a little bit. Oh, look at him being all stealthy. He's a little sneaky sneak. Since your is only a man since a low pedestal. Didn't I just cast this? Okay, thank you. I was confused. I had to confuse. Okay, so... I don't fully understand... Quit crying. Wankers. Okay, so what do I've now got 2 of these. Like I get these almost guys got fireball at me. So there's nothing in this room except for this weird thing. Why does that sound happen every time I get onto one of these things? What? Yeah, the spellcasting is a little bit not the best thing I've ever seen, for sure. Alright, heading back down. What does the talisman do exactly? Do we know? He's got one, but I don't think we know what it actually does. Why is the wall howling? Oh, the talisman. Said it bestowed long life that was kept design can be used. Okay. A pool of cold blood is a dead soldier. He's the victim of an unseen battle. Perhaps this man died from the claws of the monsters of this place. It's difficult to tell. This man lies dead, anointed by blood for the ravage of a toll-washed sword. The wounds, deep and numerous, seep fresh blood. Precise yet powerful, the result of a man's actions, not a monster's. Alright, take care of that. Oh, get off me! Alright, check that out. Yeah, I roll on low sanity, apparently. Because they keep blowing up, and so I get it back when I can, but I don't really worry if I don't have it. Another dead man. These men whose corpses live in the dungeon. Where soldiers stumble inside are grave robbers looking to plunder it. While scroll lies under the dead man's curled fingers. I will look at that immediately. There's no hesitation on this one. Oh, I've already got it. Tear a scroll from an ancient text. It reads, this spell enables the transfer of magical power from the environment to the self, restoring the body, spirit, and mind. Requires Narokoth and Santak. It was on Kek or something. I was like, Kek! So I need Sankek. Oh, Narokoth. So I need both of those. Oh, tips are absolutely fine, as long as they're not about the plot. Oh, this looks like a familiar visage. Susan made the bell above the white slot. Oh my god, get off! No one likes you. Damn it! Using barrier blocks, damage process. But didn't it say that the trappers can get you, like, well, trapped forever? Hello there, friend. Excellent. Oh, it said that, you know, the quick can get out. I thought if, like, you didn't go in the right way, or you weren't fast enough, you'd be trapped in there forever. Please don't do that. I mean, dangerous, like, magic is a dangerous thing. Okay. I do, the little things, I mean, they're almost funny, frankly, but they're well done. They make me smile. Alright, and with that, guys, I do think this is probably a pretty good place to break for the night. We just beat a mini-boss. We got heal, which is impressive. Join me tomorrow night when we press forward into this game. We are currently at 565 AD. I have not paid attention if we're going through this in order. I fear we probably aren't, because Charlemagne was after... Was he? I think Charlemagne was after that period in history. So I think we're just sort of like jumping back and forth, but... This game has been fairly crazy. Oh, and James, thank you for the follow. I don't know when you followed, but I appreciate it. Keep your lurk on. You don't have to say anything, but you rock. Really, Vanador, that almost seems overpowered, frankly. Because your sanity, like, you just have to keep moving to replenish your mana, so... Like, at that point, you just heal both and run in a circle for a while. But regardless, you guys rock. Thank you for being here. This game is a lot better. I was worried about this game because I was like, I don't do well with horror games. And I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but it's been a lot of fun. It's weird, it's quirky, but it's not making me uncomfortable to play it. Consummate professional.